Alrighty, stream is going to start. Welcome, everybody, back to more Final Fantasy XVI. Last we left off, we are skipped forward 5 years into the future. Cid sacrificed himself to save us from the new threat to this world, which is Ultima. And now, in the future, we have taken on the name of Cid to basically take his legacy and try to destroy all the mother crystals, which we believe to be causing the blight by sucking the ether out of the land. So that's where we stopped. There's a lot of things that opened up, so I want to run around and look.
This one's so lucky though.
Nectar,
What's the
Mool.
matter, Nectar? The hunt board. It's where the curse breakers post sightings of particularly fearsome beasts. Those that might pose a threat to our operations if they were left to roam free. Just because they can't be dealt with when they're spotted, doesn't mean they can't be dealt with later. Was that what you wanted to know?
He's so cute.
Right. Well, leaving your mightiness aside for the moment, the people of Valisthea are going through a lot already. But with the blight and the war, the last thing they need is ungodly fiends terrorizing them on top of everything else. So if the curse breakers are too busy to help, then perhaps I can. Or at least I can try.
Alright, Nectar, we will. And Nectar's Adventures.
I don't think so.
Whoa! Not Nectar the stupid! Alright, let's see what else there is. Reports of fiends terrorizing the countryside are posted on the hunt board, in hopes that fearless heroes such as Clive will take it upon themselves to hunt down and slay the notorious marks. Okay. Oh, we already killed that one. What is this? Trader coming by the way of Kier Norvent met with a troop of cursebreakers traveling in the opposite direction and warned them of a winged harpy on the road ahead. His eyes wild and flickering. Though the cursebreakers saw nothing untowed on their journey through the pass, the sounds of crackling laughter from the trees ensured that they kept up a brisk pace. Kier Norvent. Okay, let's check out other stuff too. Ooh.
How are you doing? Anything catch your eye? Seen enough?
Can I go to that? Oh. I see.
Oh, Clive! Welcome to the Patron's Whisper.
The Patron's Whisper?
What are we whispering
Does
about?
that mean someone else is taking care of our friends' donations?
Oh no, that's still me. It's just Karen has her toll, Blackthorn has his hammer. I thought a new name might liven things up. I still catalogue every item that arrives, in addition to setting aside those tokens of appreciation the sender has specified are to be presented to you personally. Would you like to see if we have any?
Yes, I like free items.
Come to claim your just desserts?
Completing side quests will earn Clive renown. Okay, that's what that is. Inspiring nameless benefactors from across the Twins to donate money or items to Clive. Hey! Visit Desiree at the Patron's Whisper in the Hideaway Mess to view current renown levels and accept any donations. Oh, so this is just like... Yeah, this is just some sort of like getting more well known. Talk of the TS. Your merry band of outlaws and its dashing deeds of daring do are all the talk amongst the ladies of the court. We have gathered together several items of worth that you might find might continue your gallantry.
You earned this.
400 ability points.
Let's
Don't
rock
even
out,
care about
Sid.
the other stuff. Ooh. Okay, once again, we just have a single target build for now. With Judgment Bolt, and we're just changing stuff out depending on if we need it or not. I would like to get Flames of Rebirth again, but if we do not get it, that is okay. Okay. I think I'm going to save for that. Oh, let's learn.
And how may I assist you today?
This is also
Allow
Vivian
me to
last time.
educate you.
She shows
I have
the
the details
lessons
here.
that we have, which I think are really cool. This shows like all of this stuff, right? Like Benedict. It shows you who has died, who they are, and like...
Here you are.
Rosalith. Oh, the black shields. Oh, it updated the black shields.
Very good.
Oh, that's interesting. Alright, folks. I will be right back. There's something I have to take care of really quick. Oh, hello. People joined. Sorry, I was
That room's as
off
ragged
using
as
the bathroom. Welcome to the stream. Okay. There was something I saw, yeah. Where is it? There it is.
Finish with that log so we can call it a morning.
Question is, how do I get there? Oh. I'm just silly. I'm just a silly goose and didn't look at the map.
It's all right to touch him.
Wow. Look at the gardens.
Now, Martel. See, I was hoping to speak to you.
Is everything all right?
Oh, yeah, it's just, well, as you know, we've been trying to grow fruit down here.
It's good to know that something of the old hideaway still lives on.
Martel's pride and joy. It was a sapling when she rescued it from the rubble, but look at it now. All our hard work's finally paying off. I took it on, you see, after she died, and now the fruit's finally ready to eat. And not only is it ready, it's actually tasty. Sweet as you like, in fact. She bred the bitter right out of it.
Impressive. And welcome news to more than a few, I'd say.
I thought this first harvest could go to the curse breakers, on account of all they do for the hideaway. You couldn't take them some, could you? Seems better them coming from you.
Yeah,
Nice
we will
being the
help.
bearer of good news for a change.
Oh, thank you. She always had a soft spot for that lot, see? And once they've had their share, I'll see to it that everyone else gets some. Here you go. Martel apples, they're called, in honor of her memory. You hear that, Martel? Today's finally the day.
Okay. We gotta go back up. Jeez, what a trek.
Did you come through the forge today? And you say Sid built this place?
Here we are.
Yep. You two look like you could use something to eat. Here. Courtesy of Martel.
Martel. Now, where have I heard that name before?
Weren't she the girl from the Furrows?
Course she was. An odd sort, that one. Loved plants more than people.
Aye, and brave as a bane might. Remember when she ran back into the hideaway to collect them trees when Titan attacked? Wait,
These aren't those apples, are they? Well, I'll be. She'd have been proud, and rightly so. Thank you, Sid.
A gift from the backyard. For your service.
Look at those apples.
Blimey, these take me back. I haven't seen a hideaway apple since. Old Sid was the only one who could stomach the things. He'd nab 'em right from the branch, made Martel livid. Not that anyone could stay mad at the man for long.
That sounds like the Sid I knew, all right.
Planning on keeping that lot to yourselves, were you? Hang on. These aren't Martels, are they? I'm glad to see someone carried on what she started. Can't have been easy, not in the Deadlands. Reckon she'd be happy knowing all her hard work didn't go to waste. Clive, tell the lad down in the backyard to run some over for me, will you?
Not so much as a thank you. Well, I've got some manners at least. Thanks, Sid. You can leave the basket with me. I'll see that the others get their share. Oh, and give our compliments to the gardener, won't you?
What a nice guy.
That was the last of the apples. I should head to the backyard and pass along everyone's regards.
That room's as ragged as goat's locks.
and you say Sid built this place?
Wow, look at all the ruins. There's so many of them.
It's not
The Cursebreakers send their thanks. And their compliments. They were clearly very fond of Martel.
They remembered her. After all these years. I suppose she was very kind, even to a tongue-tied lummox like me. You were one of the good ones, Martel. Why did you have to die?
So sad.
She put everything into her work. She wasn't going to rest until we had fruit sweet enough to enjoy. And now we do. When
Wow.
she died, I named a sapling after her. And now it's a full-grown tree. Martel lives on through the fruit it bears.
And through you. Her dream would have died with her, had you not kept it alive. That's something to be proud of.
For sure.
I didn't do anything really, but thank you. You're kinder to me than I deserve.
By the way, Otto's expecting some of your crop. And I wouldn't mind some of it either, if that's not too much to ask.
Of course not. I'll see that you're both well provided for. They like your fruit, Martel. Isn't that wonderful? I'd say it's about time we planted you some siblings, don't you think?
Talking to the tree. Oh. That's nice. Okay, let's open the world map. I guess we have to go out somewhere. I forgot I could probably fast travel this way. I completely forgot. Look at that. Fast travel. Okay.
I hear there's trouble in those areas.
There might be.
Think it's alright to touch him?
Don't know. You go first.
Look at Torgal, such a good boy. Here we go. Martell's apples, a somewhat stunted, somewhat sweet apple grown from the blighted earth thanks to the dedicated and perseverance of one woman, Martell. Though she was to lose her life from the wound she sustained in Koopa's attack on the hideaway, her legacy lives on in the sapling she saved from the ruins. That's so cool. Any more? Oh. And away we go. Time for more MSQ. Because the game will not let me go anywhere else. Believe me. We would have been going to hunt some notorious monsters.
Finish with that log, so...
Here we go.
Do you think it was wise to leave, Gav? He didn't seem pleased.
I needed his eyes and nose in Dhalmekia. I'm not about to let Kupka take us unawares. Besides, he has a knack for that sort of thing.
That he does.
And wasn't it Sid who said that matters such as these are best left to dominance? Especially should one of his beloved opportunities to grow and change present itself.
Uh-oh. Where do you smell, Torgal?
I always knew that I would return one day. Return to Ironhome.
For what?
After learning the truth, you were given the chance to face your past. If I am to continue at your side, I must do the same.
We will face it together then.
To the end.
Come on.
Bloodlines. Oh, now the map opens up. So I forgot to do something, so we're going back.
I hear there's trouble.
Okay. I do like the new outfits, but I think we're just gonna stick with the normal for now. Plus, there was one NM and Care Norbrent that I kind of want to deal with now, plus that other quest. So let's... Cairnorvrent, which is... It's like... Yeah. Let's do this Allen request. Once again, I apologize if you don't like side content, but this is my playthrough. I will do what I want to do. If you don't like it, too bad.
You handy with that sword of yours? Of course you are. Bet you're a bloody marvel with the thing. Now, question is, are you willing to use it or not? Because a flock of noble chocobos are in need of help.
Chocobos?
You heard me right. Wild birds? The big ones? And not just any chocobos at that. Whiteheart and her flock are the bravest birds you ever did see. They protect travellers round these parts from bandits and the like.
Chocobos. Fighting bandits.
That's sick!
Why, they saved me from a gang of footpads only yesterday. Nasty lot they were too. And now, they're back. Looking to settle the score. Oh, go on then. Don't just stand there. Go and help them.
So the bandits are back?
Alright.
There's a good lad.
Where can I find these chocobos?
I saw him cut across the way over yonder. The rotten scoundrels were driving the poor things towards the old dock. It's a dead end, that is. You save Whiteheart and her flock, you hear me? There ain't a pluckier bird in all the world. She's a hero to us locals. And don't worry, you'll know her when you see her right enough.
I'm sure I will.
And good luck to you. And give those no-good bastards a hiding from me.
Alright. I think this is gonna be it. We're gonna get a mount. Oh, I'm so excited if that's what's about to happen.
Whiteheart. That's quite a name for a chocobo.
Whiteheart. Okay, think we go around this way? I don't... Oh, I see a feather.
A white feather. I thought Ambrosia was one of a kind.
Interesting.
Speaking of brave birds. Looks like they went that way. These chocobos aren't going down without a fight.
Oh my gosh.
They're in trouble.
Where? I don't see them. Oh, I see them.
We got you cornered, Feathers. You didn't think you'd seen the last of us, did you? You've been bad for business. But I reckon someone will pay good coin to mount your head on their wall.
Not around here, they won't.
I don't think so, friend.
Oh. And why's that, eh?
Because she's something of a hero in these parts. You hurt her, and I hurt you.
Piss off. Or better still, how about we hurt you both?
All right then. But don't say I didn't warn you.
Fire and flame!
Well, that's that. Got him. Dude, I love the combat in this game. Quite enjoying it.
You're safe now. White Hart, I presume. Do you know her, boy? That scar. It couldn't be.
Is it Ambrosia? Oh my gosh.
Ambrosia. It is you. You survived. And you found yourself a flock.
Oi! Is it over? I thought I'd come and see how you were getting on. Oh, well, you sorted the bastards then. I knew you would. And the whole flock made it through unscathed.
Thankfully, they did. And not only that.
Well, I'll be. I never stopped to think our hero here might once have been someone's mount. Though I dare say she'd suit a fine fellow like yourself. Reckon our feathered friend must have learned a thing or two from her master. Kind-hearted warrior that you are. Bird like her would have cost a princely sum. You born a lord or something?
Well,
Oh, no, sorry. I didn't mean to pry. Don't matter who you are. You done right by me.
Nice.
what is it, girl?
She wants her master back, I reckon. Told you. And it seems her pals agree.
Is that it? You want to come with me?
Well, bugger me if this ain't a heartwarming sight. The lads down the stables will be hearing about this tonight. Oh, stay right where you are.
Get me a saddle? Wow.
Doesn't she cut an handsome figure, eh?
She does indeed. How much do I owe you?
Ah, a few scraps of leather's the very least I owe old Whiteheart. Oh, I'll be sad to see her go, of course. But she's earned her right to happiness and more besides. Don't you worry, we'll get along just fine without her. You hear that, Whiteheart? You've earned yourself some time off. You have fun traveling with your master now. You seem awful familiar now I get a proper look at you. That's it. When those chocobos swarmed my car on the road, didn't you? No, that can't be right. That fellow was a bearer.
Must have been my double.
Oh, must have been, eh? Oh, that'll be the excitement getting to me. Silly sod that I am. Pay me no mind. Anyhow, best be on my way. Good luck to the both of you.
Nice.
You take care of your flock for now. I'll call you when I need you.
Hey! See, that was an extremely worthwhile side quest. See? Chocobo unlocked. After 18 long years, Clive has finally been reunited with his faithful steed. Hold R3 while in the field to summon Ambrosia, and X to mount the Chocobo. I'll be damned. Look at that. We love to hear it. Alright, Kier Norvrent. Somewhere around here. Let's go around here. I think it has to be around here somewhere. Let's fix our build. So ignition, not good for single target. Will-o-wisp. Get back, gouge. And see, yeah, we'll keep pile driver. Because I don't... Yeah. Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Okay. So I feel like it has to be around here somewhere. Huh. Maybe not? Ooh. Dismount.
You deserve a rest. Let's go.
They said around in the trees. Oh! Yeah! Here we are. This is it. There it is. Aruna.
This is gonna be easy.
Very nice, very nice.
Rest well. I know I will.
Okay, let's do a little bit of exploring.
Fly, Ambrosia.
Oh, jeez. What is up here? Valley something. Advert. Interesting.
Straight home now.
Ooh! Oh my gosh. Nice. Level up.
Run like the wind.
Interesting. What's down here? Oh, the old road. It's like another... Oh, what the heck is that? I hate this. Just let me. Alright. Whatever, dude. Dragon Town, Griffin Head. Wait. Griffin Head Braid increases burning blade damage by 7%. Ooh. See, this is so cool. I love doing this, like running around finding this stuff. Love it. Love, love, love. If you don't love it too, I'm sorry. Too bad. This is my playthrough.
No need to ride from here.
Okay. What's this? Oh. Oh, okay. That was just another path. Interesting.
A good price.
Alright,
I always do.
there is one more mark. And you're gonna hate me for saying this, but we're gonna do it anyways. We're gonna go do it. Oh, I love this music.
That groom's as ragged as
So Mather's all right.
Hello, Nectar. Okay, last one is Belphegor. Reports have been received of a wild avius of striking size, making its nest atop the hill adjacent to Eastpool. Though all efforts are being made not to rouse the beast's ire, it is surely but a matter of time before it needs to feed. I hereby petition any brave volunteers to march to the northern border, and we might cut the fiend down before it makes trenches of the nearby village. Broken Hilt. The Broken Hilt. Adjacent to Eastpool. Oh.
Oh, I wasn't expecting you back so soon. Your benefactors are a generous lot.
Our order is one built on pride, but that does not mean we are too proud to give thanks where thanks is due. We may have failed Martha once, but never again. The blood axes.
All yours. Best of luck out there, Sid.
Nice.
I hear there's trouble in Rosario.
Is there though? Ooh, what is the new song that I got? Oh, our terms. Oh, there it is.
Think it's all right to touch him?
Okay, yeah.
What's going on, Blackthorn?
What do you want? That it? Fine.
Ambrosia's Tack. A saddle and binders crafted specially for Clive's childhood chocobo, Ambrosia. Even after being separated from her master, the noble steed served the people of Rosaria in his stead, protecting the defenseless from the merciless, just as a good shield should. An apple a day. Lad from the yard ran up a basket of martels just this morning. Sweet as Honeycrisp and crisp as the morning breeze, they were. I told myself I was only going to have one, but I reckon if no one else listens to old Otto, I don't have to either. Ha ha! You let Nigel and his lot know they're doing a fine job. was a time you'd catch none but Sid supping on these. What for their foul bite, but for him, it never were about the flavor, but about what they represented, our ability to make it on our own. And look at us now. Sid would be proud. Otto. A bird by any other name. Forgive my insistence on writing you these silly letters. Would that we had more time to speak to each other in person, but for every day we spend together, it feels as though we must suffer another two apart. I am gladdened to hear of your most unexpected reunion with Ambrosia, or should I say Whiteheart. You told me once how your chocobo sacrificed herself to protect you that night at Phoenix Gate, and here, so many years later, we find she has spent her life doing the exact same thing, defending others. Some things never change, do they, Clive? Jill. Alrighty. We're headed to our last mark, Eastpool. Okay. Eastpool. Eastpool. So they said it was around Eastpool. So we gotta go this way. Whether it's north or south of Eastpool, I do not remember, but I'm sure that we will find it. Oh, I forgot. Okay, I think all our stuff is still the same. Yes, perfect. Alright. Let's go south first. They said the Broken Hilt, so I believe that's where we want to go first. That reminds me, I want to read more about Blinding Justice. Launch a barrage of ball lightnings at once or more enemies. Targets are determined by locking onto them before executing the ability. Ball lightnings will fix itself to a target. It could be caused to discharge, dealing additional damage if their target is attacked. Oh, so it's just like a time bomb that we have to like detonate. Alrighty. Let's find this.
Run like the wind.
Let's find this sucker. They said near the Broken Hilt. So maybe he's over here. Because there's a way to go back here. Yeah. There he is! Okay, let's get ready. The Belphegor. Let's go. Let's go. Very nice, very nice.
Oh, there aren't any more of them.
Alright. Let's make a quick pit stop. Quick pit stop back to the hideaway, buy some more items, and then guess what? After an hour of running around and doing side quests, which I know you all hate. Boo! Do the main story. We're gonna do the main story. Don't worry. We're gonna do the main story now. I just gotta buy some more.
Is it business or pleasure?
Items. Okay. Oh my gosh, that's so good. I want that.
You'll not find a better price than
I want that. See, reducing the cooldown is like pretty good. Okay, here we go. We need. Let's buy another Lionheart tonic, a steel home.
You'll not find a better price than that.
That. Let's buy a few potions.
I'll be here.
Let's go. There we go. All right. Go. Gear and icons. Okay, good. Gouge and Rising Flames. We don't have Rising Flames. Oh, we do. We don't want Gouge. We want... Where's Wicked Wheel? Wicked Wheel. Let's replace Gouge with Wicked Wheel again. And let's replace this with... We're going to do Cyclone because... I don't know. Ignition is nice, but, like... It doesn't do anything against, like, large enemies. I just feel like I'm doing nothing. Ignition, you have to like hit them, whereas like... Oh, ignition on like low enemies, don't get me wrong. Fun, very cool, but it does literally nothing. Ah.
How may I help you today, Clive?
Pillow talk. Such is the renown of Sid the Outlaw. That much of my clientele would rather spend their time prattling on about your endeavors than making any endeavors of their own. For that, I feel I owe you at least a portion of my earnings, particularly an armored sword left this on the nightstand. May it serve to you as a better berserker ring?
All done?
What is that? Let me guess, if you get on like a certain health, you like... Okay, I want to try this. So, reward you for being good at game. It's like, let me reward you for getting good. Good on you, game. Good on you. Hawk's Cry.
Good girl.
Okay. Just grab the items we see on the way there. Killer bees.
All yours, Torgal.
Okay, it should be right over here, so we actually went the wrong way. Oh, here we go. Okay.
Mockery of justice is what it is. Lord Elwyn would never have stood for this.
Quiet, you! I think we're loyalists.
Jill, look.
Rosaria must be cleansed of the stain which befouls her, that she might rise once again from the ashes to welcome a new dawn. 'Twould be a pity to make examples of you all for the transgressions of but a handful.
Of course, your lordship. You shall have our full cooperation.
What business could the Black Shields have in a village this small? There's barely room to hide a bearer.
Then they must be here for something else.
You fancy dancing a gallows jig like the miller's son?
We're going hunting for help now.
There was a time my husband might have stood up to those men. Though back then, he wouldn't have needed to.
He wouldn't have needed to.
Excuse me, but what was all that about earlier?
Good question.
Someone's been stirring up trouble. There've been attacks on the garrison, supplies stolen. They even say a Black Shield was murdered. The Empire wants answers, and what the Empire wants, the Empire gets.
Damn.
Don't they just?
Keep your ears open, eh? The Black Shields will pay good coin for information on the culprits. You'd have to be dull as a sack of stones to think you could take on the Empire. What with their 100 full legions?
So what you're saying is I'm dumb.
Come along now, before one of the boys starts thinking you're something you're not.
Word is, Port Isolde's closed their gates to all but the Highborn, and now a great camp sprung up along the walls.
You seen him, didn't you?
I'm sorry.
The Black Shields. Just now. You seen them, didn't you? At least I think there was a Black Shields. Can't say I ever saw one before.
Was this the first time they visited the village?
What do you think? Amber's the arse end of nowhere. And they thought we might be harboring firebrands. Huh. If only we were. I might have turned them in and become a Black Shield myself.
You don't think these firebrands the Empire is looking for could be us, do you?
I don't know. But we need to find out.
If it is that us they're looking for, I'm right here. I'm right bloody here. Come and get me. Also, I want to put on lightning thunderstorm.
Greetings, friend. We are travelers.
I know that. What do you want?
We couldn't help noticing those Imperial soldiers who were here earlier.
Don't you go telling these strangers a thing. I speak for the people of this village, and we have nothing more to say to you. You are to leave Amber and never come back.
May I at least ask why?
I don't know who you are or what brings you here, but your presence puts us all in grave danger. The Empire is a harsh master. Its demands are great, and its justice swift. But as long as we keep our heads down and pay our tributes, we are left alone. Some might call it submission.
But if it will spare my people the Viceroy's wrath, then I will gladly submit. This village will not become another Eastpool.
Then we shall be on our way. These people live with a knife to their throats. In the mistaken belief that if they cooperate, my mother will show them mercy.
Obedience bought with fear.
Are you all right?
Sorry, It's nothing. We still don't know who the Black Shields are looking for.
Well, whoever they are, the Imperials deem them worth pursuing to the back of beyond. But other than Martha, who else in Rosaria would have the courage to stand against the Empire? A new ally would certainly be welcome. Can we find them before the Imperials do? Perhaps the next village will yield more answers.
Joshua. The Vice Regency, the Imperial Province incorporating the lands that once Rosaria, ruled over by Annabelle, former Duchess of Rosaria. One of her first acts as Viceroy was to institute a new order of knights, the Black Shields, who were dispatched to every corner of the province to maintain order, quotation marks. They would later come to serve as her personal army, settling her grievances against bearers and ducal loyalties. Annabelle Lesage, former Duchess of Rosaria, now Emperor of the Holy Emperor of Sembrique, it was ever her purpose in life to preserve her phoenix-bearing bloodline, for which reason she betrayed her husband, that she might enter in league with a force she judged the mightier. Now she rules over Rosaria as Viceroy of the Imperial Province, which she rules with a cruelty and contempt for the base-born that was unknown in Archduke Elwin's day.
Fly, Ambrosia.
Power is a cruel
This path will take
mistress.
us through the mountains.
And directly into the path of whoever or whatever lurks here.
What is that?
Ever since the Apothecary, we've seen more and more of these echoes.
What do you think is waking them? The mother crystals collapse?
I have an idea. You're not going to like it.
Oh my gosh. Reminds me, how close are we getting? We're getting close. I kind of want to get more dodge. I'm thinking about it. So here's the options. We upgrade abilities, right? We're never going to upgrade Judgment Bowl right now, but I want to. Other abilities we can upgrade is Gouge. We could upgrade Rook's Gambit. But the big one is, if we upgrade Limit Break, does it give us more? Because if we upgrade Limit Break and it gives us more, right? Like, I'd be down to... Here, fuck it, let's try it. It gives us more. Okay, that's an extremely worthwhile upgrade. Okay, okay. What is up here? Oh. What the heck? We fought here before. But is there a different way to go? Can you go up? You can.
More of my mother's men.
Hello. Hello, friends.
Let's try.
Got him. Ooh.
Faster.
Okay, we're almost there, so let's... Let's just ride down there. Oh. Goblin coins, let's go, more of them. We love to see it. Did I already went this way?
You deserve a rest.
Uh-oh.
Blood, Clive.
and still wet.
You were told to stay in your homes.
The Black Shields.
You know who we are. And still, you would bear your steel. Why then? We owe you our thanks. You have saved us the trouble of an interrogation. To dwell in darkness, that we may purge the night and welcome lasting dawn. On these, our swords we swear.
Say that again. I'll show you a true shield berserker.
Sorry, no shielding, no healing for you. Stay down. Yeah, get wrecked, scrub. I wield the power of 3 icons. What do you have?
Tell me what I want and the end will be swift. Who are you looking for?
Why, you? We come bearing a message. Your friends have been found. The branded you freed from our camps. They await you in Ordeal. Guardians of the Flame.
Those are Old Hill's gates.
Then we hurry.
Kill him. Oh, okay, he's already dead.
Find something, boy. Death.
Found her.
Holy shit.
This was my mother's doing.
But why? Why would anyone?
I don't know. I never truly understood her. But this...
Oh, Clive.
I will learn what madness drives her, and I will end it. We should go.
Yes.
We can't leave them here like this.
We won't. But if the Black Shields have made it this far south, they may already be in Port Isolde.
This is quite the dark game. Oh my gosh.
We're approaching Buick Bridge. Though I doubt the Empire would let us cross over to Rosalith.
Fly, Ambrosia.
Back to the stables, girl.
I did, Mummy. I could hear him shouting from down the road.
They tell us there's a curfew.
They're all Rosarian.
But this is their home.
You find no succor to the south travellers, nor beyond the Buet. The Empire has seen fit to banish us from our own land.
Don't go thinking you'll find refuge in the houses outside Port Isolde. The place is a wretched hive of thieves and blackguards.
Jeez.
Come on.
Faster!
The Lazarus. What happened to this place?
My mother happened. The nobles who lived here didn't stand a chance. Let's hope my uncle fared better. That's the main gate. And it looks like we're not the only ones hoping to get in. Be safe.
Let us pass! My children are starving! Have mercy! Voice-ridden dogs they are! You can't ignore us forever!
Let us in, or we'll die on your doorstep!
Better out there than in here!
No, good enough for everything!
Fuck off!
Find the
chinless bastards! Those crystals belong to us all!
I said, where were you, filth? Back to your sties! Cut you down where you stand! Destroy it!
No chance of slipping through unnoticed. We'll need to find another way in.
Can we take a boat around?
I thought we might be able to reason with the guards. Or at least bribe them.
I suspect everyone in that crowd thought the same. Was that the only way in?
Officially, yes. Strictly speaking, no. My uncle once told me that the nobles had tunnels built, so that they could visit town without having to walk amongst the rabble. The Lazarus. We'll find our way into the city there.
If you're sure. The entire place looked abandoned. Do you think it's safe?
As long as it is abandoned.
Black light burns.
The good news is we haven't seen a single black shield since Old Hill.
Maybe they found who they were looking for. Now we know why the refugees didn't come here.
Keep looking then.
This is nothing like I remember it.
How quickly a crown can lose its luster.
We need a pet on the good boy. You can pet the dog. There's a trophy called "You Can Pet the Dog." That's amazing. It's true. You can pet the Torgal.
Not abandoned then.
Oi! Visitors!
Apologies. We'll show ourselves out. Or not.
Okay, that's a very cool ring. I understand how it works now, and that's amazing.
I've only ever seen one man fight like that. And he's long dead.
Then perhaps it's time you joined him.
The blessing of the Phoenix. It can't be. I was there when you died. Huh? Forgive me, my lord. I knew not whom I addressed. You have naught to fear from us. Founder, it really is you.
It is. So wait.
We can speak inside.
That's amazing.
And those who wouldn't bend the knee?
We left before the Empire could make examples of us, though we didn't go far. And we banded together to form the Guardians of the Flame soon after. Alas, there is only so much a handful of aging shields can do against the might of an empire. But we've seen to it that their stay has been anything but pleasant. Of late, though, we've had our hands full just trying to keep the Duchy's few remaining bearers out of the Imperial's clutches.
The Cullings. We saw what happened in Old Hill.
Aye. The foul work of the Black Shields and their mistress.
You mean my mother? But it doesn't make sense. Even knowing what I know about her. Her hatred for bearers was no secret, but she wouldn't have been ignorant of their value to the realm.
No offense, my lord, but in case you haven't noticed, the Lady Annabella couldn't care less about the realm. She barely even cares for her own home. That much has been plain since the slaughter at Eastpool. And, since granting the Holy Emperor a new heir, her obsession with bearers only seems to have grown. As to why, I don't know. Maybe she can't bear the thought of anyone having the power to challenge her beloved son.
Her son?
Sir Wade, the Black Shields have broken camp. They march in full force for Buick Bridge. Then so do we. Make ready. This is their main host. If we remove the head, perhaps we can prevent what happened at the docks from happening somewhere else. If I do nothing, then the blood of their next victims will be on my hands.
Yours and ours. We too have witnessed the crimes these men who dare call themselves Shields have committed in my mother's name. It cannot be allowed to continue. We must put a stop to this madness.
We must. So let us go with you. For the good, of Rosaria.
I was hoping you'd say that. Very well. If that is your wish, I would be honored to serve at your side.
And we at yours.
So Wade, let us do our duty.
With pleasure, my lord.
I imagine this endeavor will require more than just our wits.
Then let's...
Judgment Bolt back. I want to try Lightning Rod again.
Sir Wade has a good quartermaster.
You are welcome to what little we have managed to salvage. As you wish, my lord. Will that be all? It has been an honor.
And off we go. No, actually, we gotta change this to Rising Flames, and this one to Rook's Gambit. See, I don't really want Rook's Gambit damage. You could do gouge damage, but let's do gouge damage. Let's put gouge back. We'll deal with single targets. Oh. There's Sir Wade.
Tell us.
Sir Wade, a loyal shield of Rosea. Though he was thought to have died during the attack on Phoenix Gate, he somehow survived not only the disaster but the Imperial conquest that followed. He and the others like-minded shields took up resistance in the abandoned Lazarus and formed the Guardian of Flames, brothers in arms who fight for the restoration of the duchy. The Lazarus District, an exclusive walled resident area situated just outside the eastern edge of Port Isolde. It was once the jewel in the city's crown, and home to many of the nobles of the duchy. However, after the Empire moved its capital to the Crystalline Domain, Port Isolde was all but abandoned, and this once grand district was soon overrun with thieves and cutthroats. The Guardian of the Flame, a clandestine group of ducal loyalists who led the rebellion against the imperial occupation of Rosaria and Empress Annabelle. Many of their numbers are drawn from those who survived the imperial attack on Phoenix Gate in the year 860, who know full well the Empire's involvement in the duchy's fall. They make their home in the abandoned Lazarus district outside of Port Isolde, from where they conduct their raids to free bearers from the imperial yoke. The Cullings. After being made vicereine of the new annexed Rosarian territory, the Empress Annabelle quietly established a host of loyal imperial soldiers, the Black Shields, to maintain order. Though branded as keepers of the peace, their true purpose is to carry out what has come to be known as the Cullings, or brutal massacres of provincial bearers and those who show them sympathy. The killing is swift, indiscriminate, with the Shields dispatch serving as judge, jury, and executioner. The chaos left in the wake is usually enough to deliver entire settlements to ruin. The Black Shields, an order of knights instituted by Empress Annabelle in one of her first acts as vicereine of the imperial province of Rosaria. While they most often march in small groups, their main host has been known to rally together to conduct large-scale raids. They are tasked with purging the impurities, quote-unquote, from the province, to which end they conduct cullings of both bearers and those judged to be ducal loyalists.
And so wait, what is your plan?
Nothing fancy. You, Lady Jill and I made for Buick Bridge and provoke the main host at their encampment. Sensing an opportunity to end the Guardians, the Black Shields will call for reinforcements, who will be met from the rear by parties of my brothers hidden throughout the surrounding hills. This will allow us to wage battle on the bridge without fear of being overwhelmed. While the Black Shields have an advantage in numbers, you see, they prefer to fight in small units, which we can use to our advantage.
How small exactly?
Small enough, now that I have you and Lady Jill for company. I doubt I could have done this on my own.
But until we arrived, that was your plan. You haven't changed a bit.
So Wade, the bearers from Old Hill have been laid to rest.
Very good. Now make ready for battle.
As you command.
Thank you, Sir Wade. Perhaps now they will find peace.
There is but one thing which will grant them peace. putting an end to the Black Shields.
And so we shall.
So, we shall do that. Throughout the main scenario, Clive will often be joined by various companions who are keen to lend their assistance. However, depending on Clive's destination, they may choose to remain behind it at the hideaway.
May the blessing of the Phoenix go with you.
May the blessing of the Phoenix.
Since they burned their first village, we tracked down the bastards responsible and fed their corpses to Stillwind. Suffice to say, that got their attention. It's been a game of cat and mouse ever since.
That's better. Run like the wind.
Don't worry.
Whoa. Whoa. I got me sideways. Oh no.
There they are. On your command, my lord.
Hello, friends! It is I!
What is it now? I told you!
We bear a message for the Viceroy. From the Guardians of the Flame.
Ha! You presume to tell us that a pair of filthy vagabonds, a woman and a dog, could guard aught against the might of the Black Shields? Then come! Die along with your flame! For Azaria!
For Azaria!
Your petty revolution ends here. On these our swords we swear.
It's over.
Bloody hell! Reinforcements from the far bank!
Another one of them to fight their battles for them.
More dragons.
Worms. The Imperials aren't taking any chances. I can't say I'm flattered.
All yours, Torgal. Sicker.
I needed that.
Help me, Lord.
That's right. Oh, look,
A noble
it's...
stand, albeit a misguided one. In taking it, you have but proven our point. That this land is in dire need of cleansing.
How about not?
no one left to keep them occupied. We need to finish this.
We finish him.
Get fucked. Imperial Link.
I don't see any more.
Nor do I. The plan worked.
It did. It bloody worked. We sent every last one of the rotten bastards straight to the mud. My, Lord, perhaps this will be enough to stop the Cullens. For the time being, at least.
Perhaps. Though I doubt my mother will take this loss well. She'll move swiftly to see her minions' ranks replenished.
And then it will all begin again. I often wonder if the nation we once knew is gone for good. Her fields rot. Her people starve. We battled to preserve the flame that was, but for every foe we fell, another springs up in its place. Yet be that as it may, it is still our home, and we must fight for it. As we always have, and always
will.
For as long as the Firebird's flame burns in our hearts, the Duchy cannot die. And her loyal subjects may dream of a day when the Rosarian standard flies over Rosalith once more.
So wait,
Think we should fall back to Port Isolde before the garrison sends reinforcements? A sound strategy, my lord.
We got him. Boys, we got him.
And how long has my uncle been funding you and your comrades' endeavors?
Since the beginning. Lord Byron was the first person I turned to after forming the Guardians. And had I known of this tunnel back then, I wouldn't almost have been hanged by the city guard for trying to sneak over the wall.
I suppose a formal request for an audience would have appeared suspicious.
And appearances must be maintained. Were the Vice-Regency to catch wind of Lord Byron's involvement in our movement, they'd seize his estate and send him to the gallows, where he would be of no use to anyone. And so, though it sickens him to the soul, he plays the part of the loyal lord, knowing that one wrong move might prove his downfall. It is why he remains ever vigilant. Don't be surprised if he refuses you an audience, especially since you're famously dead.
Then I will have to think of a way to prove that I am neither wraith nor wrongdoer.
I might have something which could help with the latter. It's the mark of the Guardians. Display it, and those who love Rosaria will know where your loyalties lie.
The burnt blade.
I shall wear it with pride.
Be sure that you do. I don't want my men attacking you again. Unless you deserve it. If only Sir Tyler could have been here to see you. Or the Lord Commander.
Thank you, Sir Wade. If there is ever anything you need.
I know. Go on now, my lord.
Is there anything you need, Sir Wade? You let us know. I will be there.
How accommodating. Do you really think they believe we are who we say we are?
Not a chance. Right, I guess. My uncle believes we're imposters here to rob him. He needs to string us up himself.
Imagine my surprise when I was told my nephew had come to visit. Clive Rosefield died long ago. And for uttering his name here, you shall pay with your tongue! You would mock me as well?
It is I, Sir Crandall of Camelot, loyal servant to Her Serene Holiness, Saint Sybil Blanchard.
Meadow, thou vile sorcerer, for thy crimes against church and crown, I shall have thy head.
Curse thee, infectious flax wench. Even in death, must thou plague me still? Very well. I shall open the gates of hell, that thou might see thy charge once more.
Bravo, Uncle. You're still the finest Meadow of the twins.
Oh, Clive, my dear boy, it's really you.
That gave me goosebumps.
Always were fond of that scene from The Saint of the Sanctuary. Never did let me play Sir Crandall.
I have a favor to ask, Uncle Byron.
Rutherford, inform the kitchens. There'll be guests. We dine immediately.
But, Uncle...
You can't very well regale me with the tale of your miraculous preservation on an empty stomach. Go on, sit. See that you use the good plates, Rutherford. So you arrived late to one of her cullings, did you? Since becoming Vicereine, Annabella has been a constant thorn in Rosaria's side, but these atrocities are a new low. Something has changed. Quite what, I don't know, but the woman we knew is gone, and a monster sits in her place.
A monster?
For better or worse, I've been charged with governing this town, and thus must maintain the illusion of obedience. That's all I can do to aid Wade and his merry band of revolutionaries.
So he's told us. You have risked much for Rosaria. Your nation will be forever in your debt.
It has been 20 years, Clive.
The nation your father and your forefathers fought to defend is no more. Perhaps it would be otherwise had I the courage of my brother. All right, if it's a ship you require, a ship you shall have. The galley in port but recently relieved of her cargo. She can be outfitted for the voyage in a matter of weeks.
So you believe us then? About everything?
Believe you? Ha! Only a fool would believe even half of the things you claim. Until tonight, only a fool would have believed my nephew still lived. Besides, I have it on good authority that Clive is telling the truth. Whose authority? On your own, of course. You've always been a terrible liar. Is that true?
It's not untrue.
Say no more about it, eh? It wouldn't do to linger on my nephew's greatest failing.
Oh.
The one thing I cannot believe, though, is all this about you being Sid. You were always such a good boy. But now you're quite the outlaw. Which, if I'm not mistaken, would make me an outlaw's uncle. Why then, who shall we pillage first? Rutherford, fetch me my cutlass. This will be fun. Over there. Go on. She's a fine ship, isn't she?
Once outfitted, she'll bear us across the boiling sea to Drastolos in the space of 3 days. Something on your mind?
Monsters. When I served the Iron Kingdom, I did so because I saw no other choice. Because once they learned that Lash would not move me, they turned it on those who could. And so I became their puppet. I let them pull my strings, telling myself it was not my hand that swung the sword, but another's. I removed myself from the truth so I wouldn't feel the pain it caused.
Oh, Jill.
And before I knew it, I no longer felt anything. Anything at all. I had become a monster.
Jill.
I don't want to be a monster, Clive. Do you understand? I want to choose a different path, a better path. To live on my own terms. But before I can do that, I need to come to terms with my past.
And when you do, I'll be standing there with you, just as you stood with me.
Thank you, Clive. I must atone for my sins. Only then When it's done, will the monster cease to be?
Just promise me that you won't die with it. Now, let's get some sleep. The journey back to Benamir is long, and there is much to tell the others.
Back to the hideaway. Herbie monsters.
Only the Founder knows what awaits us in the Iron Kingdom. But Vivian can probably make an educated guess. I didn't take you for a scholarly van.
Oh, this? It's Valisthea, a culinary pilgrimage. I borrowed it from old tomes. Seems there's no creature in the realm so foul it can't be cooked up into something delicious.
Think I'll stick to the unfoul ones, thanks.
Where's your sense of adventure, Sid? Honestly, one glance at these recipes, and even you would trade in your sword for a butcher's cleaver.
Yeah, I don't know.
From roasts to sweetmeats, this book has them all. What I wouldn't give to bring these recipes to life.
If it's my blessing you're hoping for, then by all means.
Well, I'm no hunter, Sid. The first tunnel worm I came across would be the death of me. But you're made of sterner stuff. Would you help me resurrect one of these recipes?
Uh-oh.
Alrighty. You
Alrighty.
won't be taking no for an answer. Fine, I'll help.
Hopefully no marble stew.
So, dare I ask what's on the menu?
Chance's Stew. It was once a favourite among the gourmands of Oriflamme, if the author is to be believed. Though Molly's never heard of it. The only problem is that while the recipe is extremely detailed in most respects, it's infuriatingly cryptic as to the main ingredient. A beast, no doubt. Most likely something that would make easy work of a simple cook with more broth than brawn, but unwanted violets. I've no idea what they might be.
Unwanted violets.
Well, only that the sweetest violets sprout atop the bed of roses.
Roses. Rosaria, perhaps? One of the butchers in Martha's Rest might know something. I'll ask next time I'm there.
Why not?
That monster's taken quite a liking to Lady Karen.
He's not a monster. He's Torgal. And he'd take a liking to you too if you gave him as many nuts as Nan does.
Deadlands wouldn't be half as bad.
A flame none brighter. My lord Marquis, I ask once again for you to forgive my men for your welcome back at Lazarus, but certainly you can understand that you were the last person any of us were expecting to see at our gates. In the short time since our reunion, you have shown yourself to be the selfless man I followed into Stillwind those many years ago, a true bearer of your father's legacy. If only Sir Tyler, the Lord Commander, and all the others who were lost that night were still with us to see how bright your flame now burns. To you and your cause, I hereby pledge the swords of the Guardians, and am proud to stand alongside you once again. The Dalmekians and the Imperials are at a standoff. They snarl at each other, fangs barred like slum curs. But neither wants to make the first move. It's almost as if they're both realized that What a stinking pile of chocobo shit they're stepped into. If I were a man to lay a wager, I'd put my copper on this conflict not playing out anytime soon. I shall keep you informed, Gav. Good to know that we can run out to the Ironblood and kill their crystal real fast. Just a quickie. Just a real quickie. I wonder how the stage replay works. While accessing the Artie Stone, Clive can replay any of the main scenario's major battle sequences. The mode can be used to revisit cutscenes, collect forgotten items, earn XP and AP, or retry missed achievements. Wow, that's really cool. Arcade mode overview. In arcade mode, you can re-challenge previously completed stages and be scored on your performance. Gear and level restrictions are applied. Points are awarded for performance in battle. More complex your battle techniques, the higher you score. The higher you score, the better your overall rating. CBAS. Successfully performing techniques are displayed in real time on the right hand of the screen. Techniques scoring is as follows. White is the least, blue, cyan, green, and then rainbow. While level, consumable items, and gear are predetermined for each stage, iconic abilities can be customized to one's liking. Also, equipment restrictions do not apply to accessories. That's really cool. I'll have to try some of those on my own time.
Cowering behind their walls rather than joining the fight.
How did we never hear those guardians of the faith?
Welcome to the Patron's Whisper. Come to claim your just desserts.
Oh, 134. Okay, 135.
All done?
Fancy a look at the list, do you?
So much has happened since then. Feels like a lifetime ago. But we'll never forget those who didn't make it. Kenneth, Martel, they're still with us in our hearts. And Sid. When I found out he was gone, I thought that was it for us. But he's still with us too. With us and in you. You took his name and gave us hope when he had none. So I suppose what I'm trying to say is, don't be a stranger, eh? A hideout ain't nothing without its Sid.
Oh, same old.
So, same old. In it, Otto's got me reading through the reports coming in with our allies and picking out what problems need dwelling with now, and what can be saved for later. It was still early days back in the old place, so I could just about handle the job myself. State of the world now, though, I need Dee's help to sift through it all. And that's just the sifting. Actually solving any of these problems is a whole other headache. The Cursebreakers take the urgent stuff, but we're still stuck waiting for volunteers to help the rest. So if you ever find yourself at a loose end, well, you know where to find me.
Hope you're a stranger, eh?
Oh, I wasn't expecting you back so soon. Words are immortal.
Words are immortal. They live on in others, and if the words are your own, so too will you. Do you know who told me that? It was Jara, in our last lesson before Titan came. It stayed with me ever since his passing, and inspired me to become what I am today. Imagine we survivors all have a story like that, of someone who remains with us, ever through though they're gone.
Business is busy.
Business is busy. On top of my regular duties here at the Whisper, Otto has piled countless other tasks, from transcribing and sorting Stola's reports to penning needful missives. Not that I'm complaining, mind. I enjoy writing. I have ever since I learned my letters from Jara back in the old hideaway. I won't claim to have been his best student, though. That honor goes to Sirle. Still, I like to think Jara would be proud of me. Too. Were he still with us today.
I'll be here waiting.
And so precisely what you see before you, Kupo. Cursebreakers note down the details of any particular dangerous monsters they hear about or encounter in the course of their duties, Kupo. And the post the billets here, Kupo, so that any stout soul who wishes to do the realm a service might set out to slaughter any ungodly horror or two. Which is where you come in, Kupo. As for me, I have the most important duty of all, painting a big red cross over each and every one you cut down, Kupo, so that everyone can sleep at night knowing the realm is a safer place. Okay, Nectar. The Cursebreakers don't just tack up any old rumors on this board, you know. They take great pains to verify every little detail, Kupo. So don't you go letting all of their hard work go to waste, Kupo. Don't you let them down. Alright, Nectar. Alright, we're all set. No more. Alright, let's speak with the Butcher. March with his rest. Let's go speak at the Butcher.
Thank you for sticking with us.
Those of us who are still here.
Ah, welcome. Times may be hard, but if you got the gill, I got the goods. What can I do you for?
Unwanted violets, if you have them. Though I'd gladly settle for learning what they are if you don't.
Boy, I haven't heard folk call them that since I was a lad. You're looking for scorpion tails. Unwanted violets is what folk used to call them back in the day. They turn a wicked purple when you boil them up. Hence the name. Used to chuck them in the pot when there weren't nothing else on offer. And there was a war on, that sort of thing. Thankfully, times aren't yet as hard as that. And even if they were, you wouldn't find anyone selling them these days.
Do the scorpions still live nearby?
I dare say they do. 3 reeds would be your best bet, if memory serves.
Thank you. You've been most helpful.
Time to go get some scorpion tails. 3 reeds. Okay. So we go across the bridge.
Stay sharp.
Don't you go causing any trouble.
What do you mean? I'll cause all the trouble.
Come on.
Be safe.
Let's get some wicked wheel. Thunderstorm. Pile driver.
Scorpions. At least I know what I'm up against. It's over. You're finished.
Okay, we got the scorpion tails. Unwanted violet.
I better get this back to Yvonne before I go. Bad. Or any worse, at least.
Or any worse.
Did you find our mystery ingredient?
I did. Here you are, sir.
Marvellous! Let's see. What am I supposed to do with this? It's poisonous, surely.
You wouldn't be wrong. But that's your unwanted violet.
Into the pot it goes, I suppose. Wait here. I won't be long. I present Chance's stew, risen once again from the ashes of obscurity. Grab a spoon, Sid. Let's eat while it's hot.
I'm not hungry.
Well, it'll be too late once I've licked the bowl clean. Your loss.
Yeah. You okay there?
Teeth. What assault on the senses. It's like choking on swamp water. And yet, up through the pungency there rise complex, meaty notes. It takes a moment to recover from such an onslaught of flavours, but never have I tasted anything so fine. Thank you, Sid. Thank you.
You're welcome.
This gift. I won't rest until a steaming bowl of Chance's stew sits before everyone in the hideaway. A single mouthful, and Molly will be breeding scorpions of her own.
I'm sure she will.
If you say so, man. Dang! Defense by 30. That's like pretty good.
How did we never
There are
hear?
new billets being toasted every day. Not enough swords to see to them.
Alrighty, folks. we are going to end there for the night. Thank you once again for watching Final Fantasy XVI, my Final Fantasy XVI playthrough. I know that a lot of people haven't played, so there are not a lot of people watching, but I appreciate the people who do come by. So next time we will leave off where we were and get ready for a trip over to the Ironblood Kingdom to kill more crystals. Thank you, and have a good night.